storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
Hello, we need to talk about Traci Braxton, who it was announced today that she passed away at the age of 50. Actually from, they said cancer, but then when you go over to her husband's page, she left one husband, one son, and one grandson behind. She actually died from esophageal cancer, right? Cancer of the esophagus, all right? The tube that goes from the throat to the stomach. Now, here's the thing. Reading her husband's, I think it was his Twitter page or Instagram page on the situation, she's been undergoing treatments for this cancer for 1 year. So that means last year, we're in 2022. That means in 2021, she found out that she had the cancer, started undergoing treatments, and this shit took her out in less than a year. Now, either this is a severely aggressive form of cancer, or it had already progressed to a point to where she didn't have a high chance of survival. But it all feels very weird and strange. Am I the only one? No disrespect to the dead, condolences to her family, but we gonna talk. This feels weird, and I don't even know the family, but it feels weird. It feels weird. Now, when you go on her Instagram page throughout the last year, did she look thin? Did she look smaller? Yeah, but it didn't look like she was necessarily sick. You just think maybe she working out, maybe she drinking a little less, whatever. I didn't even know Traci to be a smoker. Was Traci a smoker? I thought Traci was a drinker. But then I looked it up, and apparently excess drinking can cause cancer of the esophagus as well. Explain why you say it's weird. It feels weird spiritually. It feels weird spiritually. It don't make, I can't make logical sense of it. I can just tell you it don't feel right. It's just like, what? Or maybe I'm in shock. Cancer is cancer. Yes, I know. You mustn't see the picture of her son's wedding. I did. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking, I did see that picture. I ain't gonna put it up, but I did see that picture. Okay, so she was battling it then. That is very sad. But what I wanted to bring to you guys is that this is even more of a tragedy that she went first, because to me it was clear that Traci was always kind of like the black sheep of the family, right? So sometimes you might have thought it was Tawanda, right? But then I started really thinking and looking at their family dynamics, and it seems that Traci was really like the black sheep of the family. You know, she had a baby. They went and did the Braxton thing without her back in the 90s. That shit didn't go nowhere, because Tony was a true star, but she felt left behind then. She always felt left out. She always felt like an outsider. Was I the only one that felt that way? Was I the only one that felt that way? Storm, didn't Traci just do? Oh, we're gonna talk about her rant. My grandmother's cancer progressed fast too. It's just so sad. It's so sad. The family didn't really like Traci. I can't say they. I don't know. The dynamics were weird. Now I know when the mama and daddy divorced, I know Traci stayed cool with the daddy. They were close, and she stayed cool with Miss Wanda. Now, if you watch the show, you know who Miss Wanda is. That was the mistress, right? The other woman. That's not a new wife. So she was cool with them. She was close with them. And I think that caused some strife between Traci and her mother. But overall, it just was very clear Traci was not the favorite. We can say that. She kept it real. But they knew not to fuck with Traci. Because I remember an episode where Traci and Tamar was getting into it. And Tamar's ass was shooketh. Do y'all remember that episode, Tamar? I think it was when Trina was making them taste that chicken from that restaurant she got, Bar Chicks, and they got into an argument in the house, and Traci was chasing Tamar out the damn house. Traci had them faux locks, wasn't getting it. He had them faux locks hanging in, and Traci was like, I'm not gonna lay my hands on you. Look, I'm gonna sit on my hands. I'm not gonna lay my hands on you. I'm like, damn, Traci got Tamar shook it like that? Damn. Anyway, you remember that, Tamar. Traci marriage lasted and the others didn't. Boom. That's a good point too. So nobody can die nowadays. Listen, they can, but we gonna talk about it. They were talking on the couch. Traci got into Tamar's face. Tamar was scared. Anyway, so what I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, I remember these old tweets from Traci's Twitter page, right? And so this one, it said, truth is the industry killed your great artists. Michael, Whitney, the list goes on. They have killed all the greatest artists and told you they all died of drug overdose. The media is the Illuminati. You have been warned. Donate, right? Then she was just, this was a couple years back. She was just on a Twitter storm. I'll just read the tweets out. She said, why you calling me on the phone? Why you not at home on time? I think that might be like a song lyric. She said, Tamar horseface ass need to take them Botox out on moose face. Tamar a miserable who will go against her own blood for a check. Hello, somebody. Man, F y'all, I ain't been no MFing hacked. I'm posting the real tea. Let me talk my ish. Let's talk about it. It's sad. And then she added, Traci Braxton, her, the industry made you so depressed they wasn't paying you. You shaved your hair off. Now listen, from these tweets right here, because they later said that, you know, she later posted that she was hacked. Okay. Do y'all believe Traci was hacked or no? Let me move these over. Do y'all believe Traci was hacked or no? What's up, Samantha? Thank you. Please, people born to die. She said her account was hacked, but I had to bring this up. I remember those tweets. I was like, damn. Okay. Just interesting. Then she added Tony. Tony, get out this nasty industry. They made you go bankrupt. Boom. They hacked my Instagram just to say I am hacked. Sad. Donate to this family. I forgot what family it was she was saying to donate to. They want to silence the real. They love to mind control the audience. They will screw these artists up and tell you they are going through a mental crisis. Do y'all think that was Traci or was Traci hacked? That was back. That was a couple years ago. But I'm not saying this Illuminati. I know people died, but we have to talk about the person's life. Boom. Then Traci tweeted, "Stop lying. It's me. God bless you all. Continue to donate." Elijah McGee. That name sounds familiar. I don't remember though. But then it was like a day later, or maybe later that day, Traci went to her IG page and said I was hacked, like don't send any money, etc., etc. So I had to kind of take y'all down memory lane on that, and I'm gonna we'll do another video where we break down the Braxton family dynamic because I think it's definitely one to it's a cautionary tale because now she's gone, and it's just sad that it took the sisters so many years to finally get their act together, if they ever really got their act together. The Braxton family is a family that's a victim of the reality TV show curse. These were the Kardashians before the Kardashians, except they're actually talented. And they got railroaded and pretty much put in a slave contract by WeTV. WeTV used and abused them. Not gonna front. Gave them a horrible ass contract. They didn't really know what they would sign. Like, this is a family that has been in bad contract after bad contract after bad contract, from Tony to Tamar to all of them on the show. So I don't know if they just had horrible attorneys or not good business advisors. Like, I don't know.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.